Hear me okay?
Yes, I can get you clearly. Thank you so much for being here. Yes.
Oh
Welcome
man.
to. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to see you here. You know, actually, it's my first day to have one-on-one conversation, and of course, it's the first time to go live with somebody in my channel.
Oh man, are you serious? I'm like number one, huh?
Yeah, you're number one. You're number one, and I'm so grateful.
Hey, you know it's so funny. We were like going back and forth for like the last month. Like, hey, we're gonna do a live chat. We're gonna live chat. You know, I know the schedule didn't work out,
Yeah,
but this is great.
yeah, it's great because now we are here. How you doing, my brother?
Man, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing really good. Super, 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 super busy. You know, I'm so like you, I believe, this isn't a
Uh-huh.
full-time gig for me. So, it's like I have to fit it in, and but I love it, man. I love it. How you doing? How's your wife and your beautiful baby doing, man?
They are doing good. Actually, they have just left. The babies having some classes with other babies, so they just
Nice,
left. Yes,
nice,
they just left,
nice.
and they will be there for an hour. Yes,
Oh,
they are
okay.
doing good. Thank you so much for asking about them.
Oh, like I said, I've never met them, but I just had a granddaughter. My daughter just had a baby. I actually have two granddaughters now 'cause I have a
Yeah, I
stepdaughter that had a baby. Yeah.
wow, congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw your post the other day. I saw
It's
your post.
crazy.
Yeah.
It,
Now, how do
it,
you
it,
feel to be a grandfather? How is the
you know
feeling?
what? You know what? Here's the thing. It feels amazing, and I know that once they get old enough to where I can like mold them into like how I want to mold them, like brainwash them, it's gonna be better. Because right now they're just little babies, and I haven't held a baby for like 16 years. Okay, it's been a long time for me.
Wow, wow.
So
I can understand the
so
feeling. I can see people are joining us. Eh? We have 26
yes,
people watching us and they are
that's
sending
awesome.
love.
That
Yes,
is awesome.
kindly. Yeah, welcome to our live. Today we're gonna know more about Dante. We're gonna know more
Yes.
about, yeah, why do you call yourself Hey Dante?
Well, you know what? That was my my Instagram name, So I just kind of kept it. It's like, hey Dante. It's actually hey Dante. Hey, like Aaron Dante. So just kind of a spin on the name. Kind of a spin on the name. That's all. But my real name is Aaron Dante Phillips. So and
Aaron
everybody knows
Dante.
me. Dante.
Oh,
You
that's
just look
that's
up.
wonderful. You know, I
Yeah.
got to know you through my friend Marwa and D.
Oh yes, yes.
And
The goat.
actually, I wrote you even before you knew me. I guess you never knew me. I saw you. I wrote you. You can, if you see our Instagram, you will realize
I
that I wrote
I
you.
d-
One day I see,
I.
this guy is doing amazing things. Yeah. So
You know what? It's so funny you said that. I actually before this I went up and looked. I'm like, oh my God, this guy reached out to me. Before we even like we even
yeah,
knew each other and whatnot.
yeah,
Yeah.
true. Because
It,
yeah,
it,
because you know, one thing I like about you, you are direct, like
yeah.
direct. Yeah,
Straight.
and
Straight.
you see people, you help people, so you are amazing.
I,
May you be blessed. Yeah, you
y-
should be
y-
blessed
y-
abundantly.
Well, let me explain to you about that, okay? Let me just really quick, and this is something that I want all the subscribers to know this, is that the more you give, the more you receive, and the more you do for people, it comes back to you. My mother taught me that. I didn't
Yeah,
have my mother for many years, but she taught me about giving. I mean, she was an extremely giving person, like almost she gave too much, but you never can really give too much if you have the capabilities of giving. But
yeah,
that's what I know you know what I'm talking about. It's just you always get it back though. You
yeah.
always
True,
get it
true.
back.
Yeah,
You
we
know
can.
the
I want us to include our people who are watching us in the comment
Yes,
section, so that
absolutely.
they feel that we don't leave them behind. So I'll be reading the
Yeah,
comments. Yeah, as
perfect.
we
No,
go
that's
ahead. So
perfect.
you will allow me
And
to
I
read the comments. I can see
and
I
I
am
see. Yeah,
Cardo. I can see
please go ahead.
Jason. I can
Yes.
see Kizora. I can see Jamila is saying, "Hey, hello, Aaron, Dante, and Matiko.
What's up,
Hello."
Jamila? What's up, Jamila, baby? I know her. I know these. I know
Yeah,
everybody you're
Jamila
saying.
is so supportive. These people, the people you see here, they are so supportive. They always come to my live.
They're
The
awesome.
Regina and the rest. Yeah,
Yes.
they are
Yes.
so supportive.
They are
I
very.
I was thinking like I've never gone live using the StreamYard and any apps. Actually, I've never gone live with any other person. Yeah. So I was like, with this paying, is it going to pay? Yeah. I was like,
Works great.
I'm going to pay Dante. Yeah.
It work.
What's going to happen? Yeah,
No, this is
I'm so
amazing.
thankful that it at least yeah I'm so you
To,
can imagine I'm so happy. Yeah, I'm so happy
to
because
when you have internet connection, when you have a good internet connection, it works great. No issues whatsoever. None at all.
wow, wow.
Because
So I
you
think
look great,
I will
man.
host
You look
more
great.
people. Now you are number one.
Definitely.
I hope maybe we'll host 1 million people until we
We
get
should.
old.
Hey,
Yeah,
let's do it. Let's do it, man. I'm ready. Let's go get a million.
yeah, sure, yeah, sure. So for those people who don't know Aaron Dante, me too, I just know a little about him, but he's here. We are going to talk one on one. You can ask
One on
any
one.
question, but before that, I have a lot of questions I want to ask him so that we get to know Aaron Dante. Who is this guy? Who is this guy?
Who am
You
I?
always see
Who am
him.
I?
There is a time D loves you a lot. D loves
He
you a lot.
does.
Mara loves you a
He
lot.
does. They're my
So
family.
they the WhatsApp. One day I did a tour at Ayamara's place, the house,
Uh huh.
where there
Uh
is your room and everything. So he was
huh.
staying around. I was not understanding. Yeah, I just came to understand just the other day because I said, "Who is this around? Who is this person?" Yeah, but I never knew that you are the person because I've seen you
I'm
with
the
the post
guy.
and everything. But I never knew Maru is talking about you. But it's wonderful. It's great. So we have
Yeah,
34 people watching us right now. Thank you so much.
that's
Kindly
awesome.
like the screen. Yeah,
Please,
share this live,
please,
show the love to
please.
us. Yeah, if you don't know Aaron, go check on him. Yes.
Check
So
me out.
Aaron, I'm going to start my questions because
Okay,
I'm eager to know you. We want to know you. Yeah.
go for it.
So
I'm here.
yeah, sure. All right. I have my phone here. Yeah.
Go for it.
So
Yeah, I got my
just
questions too.
because
So yeah, you go ahead.
because I cannot just have the question on my head, or I don't want to
No
forget
problem.
anything. I don't want to leave anything down. Yeah,
No
behind.
problem.
Uh-huh. So if somebody maybe is joining our live today, right now, yeah, and he
Yes.
wants to know who Aaron Dante is and what he does. So what do you do, and who
Let
are
me tell
you?
you. Let me tell you. So my name is Aaron Dante. I live in California, San Jose, California. I've been in the environmental and sustainability industry for about 38 years, I would say.
Wow.
I'm semi-retired from Tesla. I used to work at Tesla, and I started my own business around sustainability. So that's like my babies. What I love to do. I have a company called Greener Sustainable Solutions. I've set up global sustainability ambassadors all over the world. So I have people who work for us. Well, actually, and it's unpaid. It's just you're an ambassador. But we talk about like sustainable projects. There's a whole bunch of things that my ambassadors do, and I'm opening my ambassadorship up to your subscribers too. So all you have to do is subscribe to me. I'll put my link in there, and then what you do is you're going to go to our Green Earth YouTube channel. I'm sorry, our Green Earth IG page, and just follow us on there. And then what I'm going to do, and Chef, this is amazing. What I'm going to
Mhm.
do is that everybody that signs up for our IG, our Green Earth IG, is going to become an ambassador. And I'm going to list you on my website. So I'm gonna
Wow.
list you by region. So if you say you're in Africa, and what country you're from, I'm gonna have your name there. I'm gonna say what country you're from. If anybody wants to like do a project with you or do a project with our organization, I'll help you. So if you want to like if you get a project and say, hey, I got a guy who wants to do, say, zero waste or wants to do recycling in the area. We'll help you, with the project. So it's amazing.
Wow.
It's free. I give training. I do a whole lot. So it's a really really amazing opportunity. I really haven't been pushing it very much, but I'm going to. But it's going to give you guys, like say you're stuck and you're stuck right now. You say, oh, what do I want to do? You're going to learn something from our company on what we do. It's you're not going to get charged for it. I'm going to put you on our website. I'm going to help you get a LinkedIn account. So I mean, really, if you really want to get into this industry, I'll help you there. So that's what I do professionally. Obviously, I have a lot of nonprofits. Like I have a nonprofit where I actually am fixing houses. Like what D did in, like, a lot of your subscribers probably know D. What we did in the Philippines, I've done all over the world. I've done in the Philippines many times. That's why when she
Wow.
told me she was there, I suggested us do something like that because she just wanted to do she wanted to do some blankets or some mattress or something like that. Like, look, we could do a whole lot more than that. But that's kind of me in a nutshell. I mean, there's more to me than that. Obviously, I mean, I could probably fill this whole hour hour or two that we're going to talking. But that's what I do. So people, I have a business around sustainability, but I also my charity work it means everything to me. That's my passion,
All right. So
charity work.
yeah, so you never started the charity work with, it's not your first time, like with Dee and Mara. You've
No,
been
no,
doing
no,
it.
no. I've been doing
Wow.
it for
Wow.
years, for years. Right
Wow.
before the pandemic hit, um, I was in the Philippines, I was in Vietnam, I was in Cambodia. I've never been to Africa, so Africa was always something that I was it was gonna get to. Had it not been for the pandemic, I'd probably be in the village right now, with you and Mara walking around, his
Mm.
place, while he's building it. Had not been for pandemic, but because of my business, the problem with me is like. I'm not a full-time YouTuber, which would be fantastic, and then I could really focus on making the videos, the contents. I travel a lot. I haven't. I've been to 28 countries, but I haven't documented all the 28 countries that I've been to, which kind of sucks
Wow.
because I had never anticipated on doing this YouTube stuff. Now I wish I would have. I really would because I,
Mhm,
I
I
went to
see.
some. I've been to some amazing places, man. Just some crazy. And I've been to some. I have some crazy stuff that some things I can't talk about on here that we got into.
Why not? You're free to talk, Dante. You're free to talk, eh? You are free to talk. You should talk about the past, so that
Oh my God.
so that
Oh my
we,
God.
we know
I
you.
might
We need to
I,
know who Dante is.
I
So
hey, I might I might have some governments after me, man, if I tell you everything.
Dante. So you've been traveling and not documenting. Now, when you travel, please document for us. We need to see those
I,
places.
I just went to Colombia and in Costa Rica, and I have a bunch of content that I'm going to be putting out.
Mm.
Shortly. You'll see the videos. You'll see a bunch of stuff that I've done. I traveled, which was kind of cool. I'm gonna start traveling with people. So that's the thing. When I go down to Costa Rica again, I met a woman down there. She has her little travel service. I filmed with her, but I'm gonna travel with her. She's gonna show me around. And then same
Mhm.
thing in Colombia. I have a niece down there. She's not my real niece, but she's family. Same thing. Beautiful
Yeah.
African Colombian girl. She's gonna, when you travel to a country where you don't speak the English, you only speak English, you don't speak the language. It's good to have somebody that
Yeah.
that can
Yeah.
speak the
True.
that can
True.
speak the language that got you. I know you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
that, but yeah, I absolutely would definitely do that for sure, for sure, for sure.
So I really appreciate you because you've been doing charity work. You've been helping people. You want to see people at least not have good, but better. You know.
Exactly,
It's good to
exactly.
give just the little that you have, and I've been seeing you pushing it since I knew you. You've been supporting, and may you be blessed. May you be added.
Thank you,
Whichever
brother.
whatever you do, yeah, may you be
Yes.
blessed. And people, you should go check on the YouTube, no, the Instagram, the page on Instagram of
Yeah. Let me
the one
put.
that you
Let me.
mentioned. Yeah,
Yeah.
we
Let me
should
put.
we should pin the
I'll
link.
put that in there. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in there. I don't know how to do all the link stuff, and like I said, I'm still new to all this stuff. I got Instagram down pretty good, but the YouTube stuff, I'm trying to figure out like comments and how to put down like your links and things like that. But here's the thing: it's called G. This is for Instagram, so I'm gonna say IG. It's G Earth INC. Okay, that's Instagram for my company. Okay, so if you have Instagram, guys, go to Instagram, look that up, subscribe because every
Yeah,
subscriber is going to be it will be a global sustainability ambassador. I'm doing up to 1,000. We're up to 600 right now, so I need
yeah.
400 more, and that's it. Then
And
then after that you're out of luck because I only want 1,000. I don't want to. This is for the base, my base supporters right now. So get in there right now what we can.
yeah, and Aaron, I would advise you you put you in your Instagram, in your
Hmm.
page, you can
Hmm.
put the other Instagram so that a lot of people know you
Yeah,
from this Instagram, so that they just click and they go directly to the other Instagram
that's
that we're talking about right
you,
now.
That's a great idea. I'll do that. And then it's so funny. I see one of the subscribers in the comments section who I know. He suggested that I do a link tree. Yes, I actually was going to sign up for Linktree last night, but I had an issue with my credit card.
Mhm.
It was something happened with my card, so I definitely will do a link tree later on.
All right, thank you so much. So we go on with our questions because today we just want to know Dante, and I hope that we will do. I think we should be doing this more oftenly. Yeah,
We
today
should,
we.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
we do it
yeah,
every week,
I
man.
think
Me and you can do it every week.
yeah, sure. Because I need what you talk to your channel, you talk to my people, to people to
Yeah,
get blessed, people to get ideas, and that's how we do it.
absolutely. I
Yeah,
love it. I love
yeah,
it.
sure. So, another question is that why do you like to give more than you receive? Why?
That is a very, very good question. That's probably one of the best questions. Um, okay, so my nephew asked me. My nephew asked me. He said, Uncle, what motivates you? Because I'm high energy. I'm always moving and shaking and whatnot. Um, and I said, listen, here's what motivates me. When I was a little boy, young child, he didn't know this story. Okay, some people know the story now. When I was a little boy, here in the United States, we were poor. We're very poor. Okay, to the point where we got evicted. Like when and an eviction um, is when you can't pay your rent and or you
Hmm.
can't pay your house, and the police come and remove you from your house. Okay, they put up a notice on the door, and they put a notice on the door, and they say you got 5 days to pay, um,
Hmm.
to pay the rent, whatever. And I saw it and I didn't realize what it was until I came home and all our stuff was out on the street. So the landlord had taken all our stuff out and put it on the street, and people were going through our stuff. And I'm a little boy, so I don't know what the hell's going on. And I was so sad because, here he is, this kid's walking around with my toys, he's walking around with my stuff. And my father, I mean, he tried his hardest, but, he just basically put us in the car and took us away. And, we were homeless for a little while. And then it happened 3 other times. So what motivates me, man, is this. I don't care how much money I have. I don't care what kind of job I have. I don't care. I think about that. Like that is always on my mind. I don't care if I could have all the money in the world, and in my mind, I'm thinking of me being that child, that homeless child, that kid who died was dying inside because I didn't understand what was going on. My father didn't explain what was going on, and that motivates me. So whenever I said to myself, when I become a man, it'll never happen to my kids. That'll never happen. I don't care if I have to work 50 jobs. It does not matter. And that was the most important thing for me, growing up, was making sure that I never got evicted, that we never were homeless. And that's the truth. I mean, that's what motivates me. And I don't care what I
Wow,
do, what I plan, but that's my motivation, man, is not to have that feeling as that 8-year-old.
wow. So you mentioned about homeless. You mentioned about being poor, and you
Mm-hmm.
realize that even you realize this. There is a group of people, these so-called poor and homeless in maybe you are homeless in one time, yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
these people become successful. I think
Mm-hmm.
homeless pushes
Yeah.
success. It
Yeah.
pushes you
Yeah.
because the
Yeah.
struggles. Yeah, I think homeless because me too. I was homeless in one certain
Yep.
time. Yeah, I
Yep.
was homeless. My story is different, but I was I lived in the streets. I've never told my story on YouTube. I lived in the
Wow.
street,
Wow.
and you know where, yeah,
Wow.
you know where I come from, Dante. You see my videos, yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes. Definitely.
it's, yeah, a poor background. That is what I can call it, yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
there is somebody who a friend of mine told me you should not say humble, just say poor, yeah. Don't say humble
Yeah.
background. Say
Yeah. Yeah.
poor.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
you get it.
Straight
Say
talk,
poor
baby.
because
Straight talk. Yes.
humble is
Yes.
like it has some
Yes.
perfume. Yeah, you get
Yes.
it. Yeah,
Yes.
so these people who come from poor backgrounds and homeless people, when they become successful, they are flowing.
Yes.
Yeah, they are
Yes.
up there because they don't want to go back to where they come from. And I think
Absolutely.
poverty and which is related to homeless really inspires people. And
Mm-hmm.
here you are.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, here
Mm-hmm.
you are.
Mm-hmm.
You are doing good. Now you don't want to see people homeless. You are helping people to have better homes. Yeah, that is you, and may you be blessed. So if you are poor, if
Abs-
you are homeless, if you've ever been poor, if you been ever if you've been in the streets, yeah, just keep on grinding, keep on moving, keep on just do your thing, and one day you will get where you want to be. There's somebody who told me that you will be what you want to be. Yeah, you can be what you
exactly.
want to be. It's a matter of you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think that's one of the reasons why I like working with poorer countries, countries that don't have the opportunities to say we do have here in the United States or have in Europe. That's one of the reasons is giving them the vision that it doesn't matter where you come from. What matters is
Mm.
what you feel about yourself. If you feel like I never felt like, even though we were poor, it wasn't a crutch for me. It was just one of those things I didn't have what everybody else had. So then as I got older, I realized, man, we were really poor. I didn't really like think about it when we were going through it. But then as an adult, I get it. But I never let that be a crutch. Never, never.
Yeah.
Didn't matter. Yeah, didn't
Thank you
matter.
so much for everybody that is commenting. Thank you so much, Miss Nia, for donating. I can see Jason. I can see Wamwandu. I can see that this is Miss Nia has donated €4, €5. Thank you so much. Be blessed, and
Nice.
everybody. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So never give up. We keep on moving. And if you want to be motivated, if you want to be motivated, yeah, Aaron Dante do direct talks. You can even inbox, is the guy that you can inbox and he replies to you. So if you
Absolutely.
need
Yeah.
something, just apart from right now here, maybe you want some privacy, maybe you want to ask some question that we will not mention, because today we are going to know Aaron Dante. Who is this Aaron Dante? Yeah, what is does he do, what only about him. So if you want to go to details, you can always reach him, and he will get back to you. So
Yeah.
Aaron, we
Yeah. I
can go
appreciate
to
that.
our next question, because
Yeah. What's the next
we need to
question?
know
Go for
we
it.
need to know more about you. We need to get
Come on,
some
baby. Bring it. Bring it, baby boy.
yeah,
Bring it to me.
yeah. So we've talked about who you are, why you like to give more than you receive, and you already answered my next question, which was uh, what motivates you. Yeah, so I can change the question to what inspired you. Why did you start to motivate people? Why did you start the real talk? Why?
Um, really it was because I felt like, okay, I'm gonna get personal with you guys. I have major learning disabilities. Like when I was growing up, I had a list. I'm dyslexic. So I still am dyslexic. And for me, I always struggled my whole life in communicating, even though I was a good communicator, meaning that I could, like a business leader and whatnot, but it was difficult for me to communicate my thoughts sometimes, like where Most people would take them it would take them a minute to write an email. It would take me like 10 minutes to write an email because of being dyslexic. It's really difficult. So one of the reasons why I started Straight Talk was I wanted to show the people who are like me or the people who have issues that even though you have issues inside, like things you're dealing with personally and you're dealing with, say emotional scars and things like that, you could do anything that you want to do. You could become an motivational speaker if even if you have a list and you are dyslexic. You can inspire people because really that's what my straight talk is about. It's about inspiring people that they can do anything that they want to do. There's no reason why you should put a label or let people put labels on you. Say they used to refer to us as retarded, like my schoolmates, because I was in a special class with special ed, so they used to call us retarded, and make fun of us, and a lot of the kids had way more issues than I did. But I was one of them, so it didn't matter. So I'm fighting these people because I wasn't quite as bad as some of my schoolmates were. So most people didn't realize I had a learning disability. So I was fighting. I was always like protective of my people. It didn't matter. Didn't matter if they couldn't speak right or they really had really emotional problems. Those were my people as far as I was concerned. So straight talk is like an extension of that. It's an extension of the people who are out there that need help, the people out there need motivation, the people out there that need some type of direction. And I don't do this YouTube thing. Like I said, I'm not even, once I get monetized, making money, I'm not doing this for the money. I'm doing this to really help people. This is legacy, generation here,
Mhm.
guys.
Well,
You know,
because
yeah,
you already mentioned that you are into YouTube, that is not because of the money, it's because you want to touch people's soul, you want to motivate people. And do you think,
absolutely.
yeah, this is out of our question, but do you think that men don't speak? Maybe don't speak. A lot of men don't speak out, don't
Yeah, yeah,
express their feelings. And do you
yeah.
think the number of men who are depressed is more than the number of women who are depressed?
Yeah, I think it's equal. And you know what? That's a great question. I mean, I'm glad you brought that up. There are so many men out there. Like, I don't know how you were brought up, but see, my father, my stepfather who raised me to be tough, tough. Don't cry. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
suck it up. I mean, I remember one time there was some boy beat me up and he was way bigger than me. And my dad, he told me go out there and fight him, go beat him. And I'm thinking to myself, how the hell is this little 9-year-old kid going to beat up this 14-year-old? You know what I mean? So it's not even like it was even a close fair fight. But see, that's how he was raised. So, so a lot of time men are taught to not show emotions. I don't remember my father ever telling me he loved me until he was older. Where my kids, hey, that's the first thing comes out of my mouth. It was like, hey, I love you. Like when I end the phone call, I always make sure that I say I love my children. And but that didn't happen overnight though. That wasn't how I was. I grew up hard. I mean, I was a nice guy. I mean, I was very friendly guy, but I had demons inside of me that were it was conflicting with me wanting to be softer, but I had to act tough, you know, and I,
Mhm.
and I, and I, but I wasn't tough, but I had to act tough, and that's kind of like I think what a lot of men have to deal with. They can't express their feelings and say they're depressed or say that they have an issue with X, Y, and Z because they got to be tough, you know. So absolutely, and I tell you guys right now, if you guys, if the men are listening to us right now, guys, if you got any issues whatsoever emotionally, that you feel like that, hey, something that happened to you as a child, because usually our issues come from our childhood, how we're brought up, our parents, something happened, as your child. You got to get past that, man. You got to work with a psychiatrist, work with a good, loving person who's not going to use the information you give them because you got to talk about it. You got to get it out. That's the whole thing. You can't let it stay inside. And then once you get it out and you identify, then you move on. That's it. You don't have to dwell on it. Oh, my mom didn't hold me my whole life. No, once you get it out, you work on it, you become better, and you feel better about yourself. But know there's other men in the same situation that you're in, not just you. It's not just you dealing with those men issues. Every man goes through the same stuff. We go through the same stuff every day. Rejection by women, job, not being able to find maybe a good job or whatever it is. I mean, we could just make a whole list of things that kind of bring the men down. But you got to realize that there's help out there, but you got to want to, you know, change. You want to do better for yourself and identify that those are some of the issues that you have to work on. But absolutely, man, that's a great question, man. I'm glad you brought that up. I really am.
Yeah, thank you. So, like expression is like when you cry. When you cry, you feel relieved. So, men should go out there, and if you need help, you can talk to Dante. He can help you. You can just find a friend, find someone to talk to. Reach us. We reach anybody. Yeah.
Yes,
I
yeah.
was directing to
Someone who care
men
about you.
because
Yep.
a lot of okay, we have some women who don't talk, but majority of them talk. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
um,
Mm-hmm.
majority of
Mm-hmm.
women talk. So men, please talk, seek help. All right. So we can go to our next question. Dante, you've been doing projects. You've been pushing projects. You've been doing a lot of things, but we don't know what is your plan for the future, especially
Yeah.
now that you are conversing, we are talking, we are doing a life together. I'm going to talk about the youth, yeah, the youth all over the world, the youth from Africa. Do you have any future plan? Do you have any projects? What is your plan for the youth?
That's another great question, man. You got some really good questions, bro. I just want to let you know, man. You should be like one of those interviewers, honestly, because this
Thank
is
you,
good.
thank you.
This is really good. You're amazing. So here's my plan. My plan is this. So part of my foundation, okay, it's called the World Care Fund. I am trying to raise money to teach English all over the world. Okay, that's like number one priority. Okay, and the reason I say that, like, I think it's so much. If you can speak English, you have opportunities that a person who does not speak English doesn't have. Okay, so English is really really important, and I mean at a young age, because that's when you can learn. When you're learning at a young age, it's much easier than when you get my age or your age to try to learn, let's say, a language or whatever, get good at it. So I feel that the whole world should teach English. That's like number one. So I'm going to be adopting schools. I'm going to be going into different areas around the world, Africa, everywhere, and adopt schools, adopt some orphanages. Just there's a million programs out there. I wish I had $1 million trillion to do all that. That's like my number one like priority with the straight talk and with any fame or anything that comes from this YouTube stuff. Second is motivation for the youngsters. I kind of, someone gave me a hard time one time when I had like gave some advice to someone below 40, or hey, what about us above 40? Well, here's the thing. Our okay, I'm older. I got maybe 30 something years left. If I get 30 years left, man, in my life, bro, I'm blessed. Okay, for 30 more years.
Yeah.
My granddaughter is a newborn. She got 80 years left. Okay, our future is with children. Our future is the children right now are that are just born, the 10-year-olds, the 20-year-olds, the young people. That's the future for us. They're gonna shape the way this world is going to end up, man, right now. So my thing is like I want to help young men and women identify what's right from wrong. I have not When I grew up, had no role models. So I want a group of men and women to be role models for the future, leaders of the world. I want to teach them. I want to teach men that it's not okay to abuse women. I want to teach women it's not okay to use men for money and use men for the things that some women use men for. I want women and men at a young age to love each other, to know what love really is, and to respect each other. So then when they get older, that bond, because I'm gonna tell you right now, the most successful people in the world, you look at the women behind them, the women that have supported them. So there's a lot of men that say, oh, I want to be single, be a playboy, and do all this stuff. I guarantee you, you will not be successful with that mindset. There's been a few people in the business world that you see on YouTube and on Instagram that are single and they live their life, they do the thing, but that's not the majority. That's just a small, small, small percentage of successful people out there. The real successful people find a good woman The woman is with, like your wife. Like I see your videos. You got an amazing wife. She's so supportive and she gets you. She's your
Mhm.
rock. I mean, that's, as a man, that's number one. And as a young
Yeah,
man, that's
true.
the thing that you should look for is find a rock. Forget all that bullshit you see on, like I said, you see on YouTube and Instagram, the guys balling out, throwing money around and everything else. You get you a good woman, a woman that got your back, that supports you, that has you, like she's an extension of you. She ain't in front of you, she ain't in back of you. She's right there. She's that rib, like they say in the Bible. You get someone like that and you're motivated and you have a plan, you guys put that plan together and you write, and she's your ride or die. You will be successful. I don't care where you live. I don't care what your socioeconomic, background is. I don't care. You get you a good woman, and you're a good guy, you're gonna have a great life, because then you have somebody that has your back, that you don't have, that ain't there just to play games. She's not there to try to take all your money or try to spend all your money, man. You're building something. That's the thing I wish that young people would understand, that that's way more important than going out there and having sex and doing all this crazy shit that they try to do, chasing money. That. So that's part of my straight talk, is I want to get the youth. I'm really concerned about the young people out there not getting on that straight and narrow path and following all that shit that they see on YouTube and they see on Instagram and all that other stuff that they see. It's fake. It's all fake. It's all fake. Nobody can do any of
Yeah,
that stuff,
true.
man. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
You
true.
know.
Yeah, true. Because I can just brush to what you've been saying. Let me start from the last thing, fake. Yeah, you people, a lot of Instagrammers, a lot of YouTubers, fake. Yeah, I can mention even in my country, Kenya. You will see them posting, they party, they do a lot of things. But when they are sick, they come back to people. Hi, please help me. Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yes.
you wonder he had a very big car. He had or she had a very good life. What's happening? So you
Yeah.
don't get to understand. So
Yeah.
somebody who is watching us today, if maybe you are from a poor background, if you are not very okay, those people you see in Instagram, maybe 80% it's fake. It's fake life. Only a few people
Exactly.
put real life. So just work on yourself step by step. Just yeah, just go with your pace. And one day you will get where you want to be. Yeah, that is, yeah, a lot of people have fake life. And talking about women supporting their, it's true. It's 100. I don't, I don't have any doubt about that, because
Yes.
I can talk about me because I know about me. My wife, I met my wife when I was schooling, and you've seen my videos back at home in the village. We are
Yep.
from a very poor background, and she took my hand, and here we are. So I appreciate, I always appreciate the small steps I make. So I want to mention this. Somebody told me the other day, I always see the comments, hi, you've been in Europe for 2 years. Why don't your mother have a good house? Yeah. Hi, you should build your mama house. Yeah. Yeah. So that kind of things. Yeah. But me, I really appreciate. I did a video of where we used to live. I did my story. Like I was raised where alcohol was manufactured, the local alcohol.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
So in the center, so they were drunkards, and not drunkards who have manners, I can say. Those drunkards, they can't make noise, they abuse, you know what I mean? I was the even Mara can tell you. Anybody who knows me can tell you. Yeah, my father used to sharpen knives. These people who sharpen knives. My mother,
Yeah.
I used to sell kerosene. Like at night, I used to go and fetch sand from the river. I come and sell, and I was very young, in primary. So right now, I got a job last year. Last year, no, 2021 December. Yeah. So I have 1 year working. So when I see when my mom even does not need to call me, hello, I need food. When I see I can give food to my mom, my family, I say, God, thank you. I couldn't do this. Yeah. When I see, we used to even when I went home, in Africa, more people share like the compound, the neighbors. You can go to somebody's home. Yeah. So when our well had a problem, I used to go to fetch water to my neighbor. But before we constructed a well, we used to go and fetch water from our neighbors. So when I see today, my mom has a place to fetch water, I say, thank
Uh-huh.
God. Yeah, the tanks will come. Somebody told me you should put a solar so that you pump water to the tank, then your mom has water. Yeah. So you cannot pump water to the tank, and there are more important things to do first. You get it?
Exactly.
There is this
Exactly.
this mentality. Maybe when you are in Europe, maybe you are rich, maybe you earn a lot of money. Yeah, people don't know. People don't know how things goes. So what I am trying to say, the woman that you have matters a lot.
A
Yeah.
lot. A
So
lot.
my wife got me with 0 cents. My wife used to send me rent when I was living in Nairobi. Yeah. There was a time my wife used to pay my mom's hospital bill.
Oh my
You get it?
gosh.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
This is a true story. A true
Wow.
story. I'm not like. So there is a time my wife used to buy food for my family. You get it? But right now, when I see I can buy food for my family, I can take care of medical bills for my family. That is the steps that you see. I say thank God, step by step. It's not necessary today you wake up, you build something huge. No, those small steps I think matters a lot. So for those people who watch me right now, small steps. Yeah. Your mother is not sleeping. We used to survive with 20 shillings. When I tell this to my mom, 20 shillings is $0.2. I
Oh my
swear.
God. Oh
I
my
swear
God.
this is a true story. And it's not that we've changed a lot, but I'm trying to talk about steps. So I'm going to tell you a story. When we were in primary, when we used to sell kerosene, my mother used to sell kerosene. My father used to sharpen knives. So to sharpen one knife is 5 shillings. That is 0.005 dollars, I guess. Is 50 0.5 cents. Close is 1, 2, 3, 5 shillings. That's Kenya
Oh my
shillings.
God.
So we used to survive with. We are four in a family plus my father plus my mother. That is six. Yeah.
Oh,
So
oh my
what my mother
God.
used to do, my mother used to leave 20 shillings. Maybe she's in the shamba somewhere. She leaves 20 shillings for us. So we used to buy mandazi, a small mandazi. I think if you've seen my recipes making mandazi. So we used to buy mandazi. My sister was living with my uncle. So we were three. My elder sister, me, and my younger brother. So we used to buy three mandazis, which are very small, like this mouse. So one for me, one for my sister, and one for my brother. And we used to buy a powder form like a juice to dilute. It costed 5 shillings. So you dilute it. In Kenya, we call it juice cola. So we dilute it with water in a jar and we take mandazi and go to school. So if today I can afford at least breakfast, I say, thank God. That's the steps I need. I don't need to be pushed. Yeah, step by step. So for those people who are watching me today, does not matter where you are, what you do. If you are in the village, where you are, I think you can just become successful. It doesn't matter where you are. The location never matters. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
That's
So
so
back.
true.
Yeah,
That's a great
yeah,
story. That's a great
yeah.
story.
I have a lot to say, but maybe one day when I'll talk it out. Yeah. So today this is to know more about you. So we get to know more about you,
That's
Aaron.
all
Yeah.
right. No, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
man. I want to
Sure.
know. Hey,
So
hey, hey.
let's.
This is getting to know each other, man. So I love that story. I love.
Yeah.
It's funny. It reminds me. I always talk about people. I tell people like how I used to hustle, and that totally reminds me how when I was a kid, I used to sell newspapers at the train station. Man, I was young. I'd go to school before I went to school. I'd sell newspapers, come home. I used
Mhm.
to sell candy door to door. So, brother, we got a lot in common, man. A lot in common. Live in different continents, but a lot in common.
Yeah, that's why I tell you, poverty and homeless can push you to success. You struggle. You see me posting 2 videos a day, going to work.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
this just to survive. You don't want to go back
yes,
where you came from. And
yes,
we are speaking to a lot of people. We are examples of a lot of people in the world who have the same lives as we had, and who are trying to level them up, to level their self up, to come up, to yeah,
yes.
to get us to have a step, to make a step.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So
Hey,
we
can
are
can
just
can I
examples.
can I ask a favor from the subscribers? I can't post my link for some reason from my YouTube channel. If somebody could like maybe post that, I'm having some difficulties doing that. I tried to post my link. You know how times you can just like post a link and they can click on there
I,
if they want
mm,
to subscribe to you. So if somebody could do that for me, I would appreciate it. I can't do it. I've been trying the whole time. It just won't let me. For some reason it doesn't show up. It shows up on because I'm doing it from my other phone, but it doesn't show up. So I just want
I
everybody,
don't
if they want to get
know.
a whole,
I don't
yeah,
know if
if they want,
I don't know if I'll try and post it.
no, you
Let me
don't
try.
have to. No, no, you don't. No, you don't have to. No, no, there's plenty of people in there that that know how
Yeah,
to do it. I can't.
please, yeah,
Yeah,
they should. You know, no, I know.
yeah,
Let me try because I have another phone. I
yeah,
can,
because I can't.
I can
Because this
try
is
and
because it's Aaron. So it's really Aaron Dante talks. So that's the handle at YouTube. So that's it. So what you see right there is it. That's it. So, but I know that there's a way that you can click on if you put the H8 HTTP and all that stuff in there. They can just click on it and makes things easier. Um, but for some reason, I can't do that.
let me try and see if I can do
Okay.
it.
Okay,
Yeah,
because I can't do it. That's the novice in me, man. I'm still like I said, I'm still learning how to do all this stuff.
yeah.
My
You know,
kids.
me too is you know, me too is my first time. So,
Yeah,
but when we finish, I think I
yeah.
have an option to edit when I finish.
Okay,
So
we'll figure it out. But I just wanted to put it out there to the subscribers. I know there's a couple of people in there that have done it for me. So yeah, I don't know if Duncan's watching. If you Duncan, if you're
yeah,
watching,
please,
brother, go ahead and
if you
yeah, go
can
ahead
do
and do
that,
that. Yeah,
if
do
you
that
can
for
do
me.
that, and I'm able to, let me see if I can. I'm able. Yeah, let me see.
So
No,
like let me.
I cannot pin. I cannot pin.
Yeah, don't worry.
But
Yeah, don't worry about
yeah,
it. Yeah, don't
yeah.
worry about it. Don't worry
After we
about it.
finish, these
Yeah,
people who are watching us now, please
yeah, no worries.
check at Aaron Dante's talk, and
Yeah, the
I'll be
hyperlink.
pinning
Yes.
the yeah, I'll be pinning the link later on. Actually, when I
Yeah, that
edit
sounds
this
good.
video, yeah, I'll edit the video. Then it will be nice.
Perfect.
So
Perfect.
Aaron,
Okay. Yes, sir.
yeah, yeah. You know, when you call me sir, when I see your comments and no, when I see your chat, maybe when we conversate and you call me sir, I laugh a lot. You know, I feel sir is more like yeah. I don't know if you get
It's
it.
just a respect. It's a respect thing, man. That's all. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
just respect.
So when you call me sir, I feel like "Oh, Dante, what's up? What's up, Dante? Yeah. I
I
don't know if
know,
you get
right?
it. Yeah.
Okay. No more, sir. I'm gonna start calling you sir. I'm gonna call you brah. What's up, brah?
Yeah.
Brah, brah. My brother.
Right. So I have a next question. Before that,
Yes.
let me read some comments.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Please.
Uh-huh. From up here, somebody saying, God bless you. That is Bertha. Thank you so much. Mrs. Nia saying, exactly. Regina say, Amen. I like the testimony. That is Julie. That is Mao. But you were so happy. You was happy. I think you were happy. I think she tried to mean that. All right.
Right.
So everybody that is here, thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. We have 71 people watching us. That is a great number to me. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for watching us. And kindly check out Aaron Dante's YouTube channel. He's a motivator. He speaks straight. Like it's like hitting the nail to the point. Pop. just like that.
No,
And
no
you can
bullshit.
always,
No bullshit.
yeah, you can always get to him, yeah, if you need some help. So I want to ask Dante. Um, we've been talking about you. We've been talking about your plan. You want to like, you want to adopt. You want to teach English, yeah, because you see a lot of opportunities in English, and you want to motivate. You are already motivating. So my next question is that what advice, yeah, what advice can you give somebody, anybody that is watching to you, watching you right now, watching us? What advice can you give that person to become like you? You are poor and now you are good. You are okay. You are better. You have a good life. I can say it. Yeah. You are rich. You are rich in. You are rich. Like not in a bad
Well,
way,
no,
but
no.
I'm proud
I
of
know
you.
what you mean. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
comfortable. Yeah, I'm comfortable.
So,
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
what advice can you give to a person who has nothing to to be better? I can say, not really
yeah,
to be like you, but to be better.
yeah.
What advice can you give to
Understand.
that person?
Understand. Okay, on my YouTube channel, there's a video talks about chasing money. Here's my best advice I can give, especially we're going to talk young right now. Okay, now this will work for anybody, but we're going to talk young, the youngsters. Okay, right now,
Yeah.
the best advice I can give anybody that wants to live comfortably is in their 20s and 30s. Do not ball out. Don't ball out. Don't chase money. When I say chase money is when you see these people on YouTube and on Instagram and all these other platforms, and they're throwing money up, they're balling, they're going to these parties, they're with all these girls, these guys, they're going on these amazing vacations, all that other stuff. That shit, that's so fake. It's not even funny. What you need to do is because what happens is that you want to start chasing after these people. You want to chase these bullshit dreams that these people have at the age that you're not ready for that. You have to in your between 20 and 40 is when you better figure your life out. You better have your stuff together. By the time you get 40 something, 50 something, 60 something, if you ain't got it together, you're going to have some difficulties when you get older, because at 20 and 30 you're full of energy, you're full of life. You can, you're a dreamer. You're not tainted, you don't have all these bad experiences. You're working on everything, and your mindset should be positive. So you have to have a positive mindset. Two is don't chase money. Whatever you do, don't chase money. Chase resources. Okay, chase programs. Chase building yourself up and learning things. Say you didn't go to college. Guys, I didn't go to college. I dropped out of college when my first semester because I had no clue. I was in there. I had told you I'm dyslexic, so it didn't college didn't work for me. So what I said to myself was, okay, I need a plan. If I'm not going to go to college, I got to figure out. I am going to be successful. I said, no matter what happens, I'm going to be successful. I'm going to do everything that I want to do, even if that I would have done it if I had a degree. So I said, what I need to do is I need to learn a trade. I need to learn about life. I got to go out there and do all the shitty jobs, the digging the trenches. I used to dig trenches, for the government, man. Just the hardest work you could imagine. Like I'm gonna tell you right now, the hardest job I ever had was working in the summertime, digging out trenches, stones with shovels and picks and wheelbarrows. That was the worst job I ever had. Now, what I always tell people is this: these horrible jobs that you guys do, like cleaning toilets. Like cleaning toilets to me is not a horrible job. I'll clean a toilet in a second. Matter of fact, as soon as we get done, I need to go clean my bathroom. That's what I'm gonna probably end up doing. Once we get this live stream. But for me, it's like when you're young, find jobs that you can't stand to do and do it for a long time. And I was going to teach you two things. Teach you one, that part of your plan is you have to learn things that you don't feel comfortable doing or you don't want to do. Okay, because it's going to build skills. You're going to have skills. Even cleaning toilets, there's certain skills to cleaning toilets. I'm telling you guys, there is.
Yeah.
And I started a janitorial business that became very successful: carpet cleaning, window cleaning, all this stuff around me learning how to clean toilets. Okay, but what it's going to do, it's going to teach you a trade, it's going to teach you something. But then what it's going to do, it's going to teach you that you don't want to do this shit the rest of your life. Like I didn't want to dig trenches the rest of my life. Okay, I did not
Mhm.
want to do that. So as a young person, don't focus on money and chasing money. Okay, do not work on building yourself up to make yourself valuable, and take your money and save it, invest it. I don't care if you're investing like 1 shilling every week. Get a I always talk about DPXs, and we're going to get into DPX, but put a plan together where you save 1 shilling every week, or 2 shillings a month, or something, whatever you can. No matter how poor you are, save your money. I don't care if you got to pay your rent and everything else, but my point is, get used to paying yourself. That's what they call it. They call it paying yourself. As soon as you earn whatever it is, $10, $1 you're paying yourself. Or and yourself goes to savings, goes to investments, goes to something. But you take that $1. Now you have $9 to do whatever the heck you're going to do with it. But you always pay yourself. So I tell people, learn a trade, learn something that's going to help you when you get 40 years old. Okay. When I got my job working at Tesla, I didn't get it because they looked at it and said, "Hey, you got a master's degree in business, finance, all of this stuff." The reason why they hired me is because they knew, based on my background, that I can get shit done. I can go in there, no bullshit, no excuses. When someone asked me to do something, I got it done. I figured it out because I had people in the industry that know how to build stuff, that knew how to put programs together, management. I used the people around me, those 30 years I had experience at that time. I used the people around me that would make me look good, that helped me. So going back to your original question is, what can they do? It's just simple, guys. Don't waste money in your 20s and 30s on partying, on shit that you don't really need. Pay yourself forward. Learn a trade, because what's going to happen is that once you get 30 something, 40 something, then you're going to be well respected. People are going to know that you're a person who can get shit done. You're going to have many, many, many opportunities. And then when you're in your 40 to 50, ball out. Okay, because I'm balling
All
out right
right.
now. Ball
Wow.
out right now. Ball out, like go on vacations. You and your woman, hopefully ball out like it ain't nobody's business. But when you're in the 20s and 30s, those 20 years, no balling out. You pay yourself, you save, you build whatever you're going to do, whatever your dream is. You work towards your dream. Okay,
Wow. Incredible.
simple,
Incredible.
simple as that. Simple as that, and
Wow.
you will be
So
successful.
when somebody's you said about working in summer, like digging some stuff. People
Oh,
don't understand what somebody might be watching us. And when
oh,
you say summer, he thinks summer is just
oh,
sun.
oh.
But summer hits you walking on the street, you die.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, sure, you die because even when you are at home seated, just relaxing without the air, without sun, you feel like living and forgetting about Europe, forgetting about the US. Yeah. So
Yes.
people, I relate when you told me about summer, and summer was the main thing
Woo,
because yeah,
woo,
I get it.
woo,
I
woo,
get it.
woo,
That
woo. Oh,
must be very hard. So thank you so much for that. If you listen to him, we want to steal a lot of things. Yeah, we want to steal a lot of things from Dante. So keep me. I have my notebook. So as I ask you questions, I write down the answer so that when I
write them
forget,
down.
I go to my book and check. All right. I'm
Check it
also learning.
exactly.
It's not.
There you go,
Yeah.
baby. There
Yeah,
you
it's
go.
not
Me
that
too. That's
I'm asking and only for asking. I ask, and then when I need an answer, I relate. So thank you so much. All right, I don't want to bother you with a lot of questions, but now
no. Go ahead. I'm
I
good.
want you posted something on Instagram the other day about polygamy, something like that.
Hmm.
What's your take on polygamy? Do you support
Well,
polygamy, or what is your take?
well. Yeah. Here's my take. Originally, I was against it 100%. There's no way, no how did I think polygamy was okay. I said no way, and I got in arguments with, even me and Mara were going back and forth. Okay, I mean literally, we were going back and forth, and we don't argue. We agree to disagree. But I had other friends, other YouTubers, other just people I knew, like especially from Africa or from Saudi Arabia, places where technically it's okay to have a couple wives. Um, so I was like, okay. So I started doing research, and I started talking to people. women, men. I did a survey on Instagram. I asked, certain, questions and whatnot. And I did a lot of research, went on YouTube, found, like what people thought and everything else. And here's my thing. Okay, this is my take. You want to know what I believe? My belief is this. My belief is that I have no right to judge you as an individual if you're happy and you're doing well and you have a good family and your family's doing well, your women are happy, whatever the situation is. So if you're in a relationship like that and you're happy, who the hell am I to judge you? I can't judge you.
Yeah.
The only time I will have an opinion if I see something that ain't right. So if you're a man that says, "Hey, I want to get three wives," and you can't afford them, you got your women out there working, your woman, if you're a polygamist, and this is my feeling, you better be able to support those women with three houses, the children that you have, take care of them, put them in good schools, do the things that a good father or a good leader should be. Okay, you need to do that. Polygamy is not for me. Okay, I don't have a very good track history with women. I seem to choose, in my past I've chosen the wrong ones, but God has put them in my life for a reason. So believe me, there's no really wrong one. But I could not handle three women. I could not even think about having three households where I have to go home and satisfy three different women. And I'm even sexually. I mean, hey, don't get me wrong, brother. I like to eat down like everybody else, but I could not imagine have to go to three different houses and just take care of three women in that way, and then have to deal with all the issues, the family issues. It's tough just raising, like say raising two or three children with your wife, but to have two or three wives with 10 children, 15 children, it ain't the old day where, back when it was like if you had 30 children and you had like say 15 sons and 15 daughters or 20 sons, you were like thought you're the man, that guy's blessed, buddy, because he has these people, has this big family that can protect them, that can take care of them and everything. That's, I understand the history of polygamy. It ain't that way anymore, man. It's the economy's a little bit different now. Yeah, it's good to have a big family, which is great. For me now, this is again, guys, you guys listening, there's 60 or 7 people listening right now. I'm saying this is my opinion. This is not like this is not. If you don't agree with me, you don't agree with me. That's cool. But for me, I can't see taking care of 15 children, even with the three women, as a father, and be able to give them all I can give them. I just I had one dad who wasn't there, but I know me. If I was a father, I would feel so bad because I have these kids and I know I'll be out there hustling, making money, doing the things I need to do. And I couldn't do it. I just could not do it. So I'm okay with as long as you take care of your responsibility as a man and the women are happy and it's consensual. It's not a marriage thing. It's not like you're forced into it. If it's consensual, man, adult woman, adult man, they okay with it. Hey, have at it. Be happy. Be happy. Love each other. Be respectful. Teach your children well. Bring your children up, your 10, 15 children. Make sure that they're all right. Give them everything they need. And hey, keep it moving. That's my
All,
opinion.
all right. Thank you so much for that beautiful answer. So I have two questions
Okay.
left, and one is, are you planning to visit Africa anytime soon?
I am. So the plan was that once my suite gets done, or I call it a suite, my room at Mara's place. Obviously going to be there for the party. I don't know when Mara's coming back to finish it. I know he's out and about. So my plan hopefully is to come like in around June. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to take like 3 months off, 4 months off to where I just travel Africa, and I want to
Or,
go through. I want to go all through Africa. I want to go to Uganda. I want to go to Tanzania. I want to go to the Congo. I want to go to South Africa. My father was Nigerian. My biological father was Nigerian. So
wow.
so I want to go to Nigeria. Yeah, I want to go to Nigeria and maybe find some family members or something like that. I want to go all over Africa and travel with and meet my subscribers. Maybe stay with some of them. I don't think I'll be bathing in the river like Dee does on some of her videos, but I
Wow.
want to go out and meet people. And I'm not bougie where I won't like live like stay at a village or live in a tent or something like that. I'll do that. I mean, I'd like to experience like what true village life is. Maybe not 100% why I'm out there, but yeah, I want to document it. I really want it. But I am coming to Africa. Africa. So my travel plans is I'm going to the Philippines. We're going to be doing something really big with Mama's house. That was the grandma that we built the house for in the Philippines. And I have to go to Southeast Asia. I'm going to Colombia again because we're going to be doing that school down there. We're going to be dedicating that school and fixing it up and everything. And then Africa, I'm hoping it's going to be May, June, and then May, June, July, August, and then come back to the United States in August is what kind of like what the plan is. But absolutely, I'm going to Africa, and you guys don't understand how excited I am to go, man. I
Wow,
mean,
wow.
ah,
Welcome, welcome. When
we're
you're
gonna
there,
party.
you should visit my mom. You should visit
I'm
my mom,
going
right?
to.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
you should
visit your
visit my
mom.
mom.
I am gonna
So
visit your mom and give her a big
that's
old
in
hug and
Africa.
say, yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes,
incredible. So
yes,
welcome to Africa. Even if
absolutely.
I'm here, I have my people there. So you will enjoy.
Exactly.
I'm very sure you love
Absolutely. No, I
Africa.
appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thank you.
Incredible.
I'm
Yeah, thank you
coming.
so much. All right. So my last question, as we end the before we end the live stream, um, is about your YouTube channel because it's very
Yes.
important when I talk about it. And why did you open the YouTube channel?
So all my friends that are YouTubers, and I have a ton of YouTube friends that are big time that I really don't speak to so much. You know, they are more in the business side. YouTubers, they're motivational people that I've known for many years. They have a ton of motivational stuff that I post that I'm friends with. Um, they said that you should start your own YouTube channel, and I think the reason is because the advice. I mean, I've always I've even when I was younger, guys, I always was in touch with people's feelings, and I was always really good at giving common sense advice. And
Mhm.
I feel like that type of person I am. Like what you see is what you get with me. There's no bullshit. If somebody, it's like if somebody like people DM me all the time and they're talking mess and they're bringing all this negativity. Like they want me to attack D or attack this person or sit and make comment about the other stuff. It's like, dude, I don't have time for that shit. I don't
Yeah,
think. I mean, I will come down on them really hard when someone brings some negativity to me. And my thing is, I love YouTube because on Instagram I used to like I always post these every day these motivational these messages and everything else. Well, YouTube gives you a better platform to be able to do that. So for me it just made sense. Everybody's telling me you need to do YouTube channel. You got to get your YouTube channel. But the problem with a YouTube channel, and you know what I'm talking about, Chef,
yeah,
it takes a lot of time. You have to make sure that you can edit your videos. You got to get your content right. You got to make sure that your subscribers are happy because and I don't mean like worrying about like oh you say something wrong or whatever. I'm just saying you got to put the content out. You lose your subscribers, and that's tough. It's tough running a business and doing that, and that's why
yeah.
hopefully at the end of the year I'll be semi-retired. I'll really turn over a lot of the reins of my company to my family, and I'll be able to do more of this and focus on doing more and more YouTube stuff. But that's the reason why I started. It was all about motivation. It's about getting my message out there, teaching people. Pretty much everything. What you see is what you get when I speak to you guys. That's why I started the YouTube channel. 100%.
Wow, thank you so much. So the next time, when maybe when I we know you more, when we go live,
Yes,
I will talk about your Nigerian father, your retirement, and more things. So, guys, I've been with
definitely.
Dante. Are we going live next week?
We should go live. Let's do it every week, man. Why not?
All
We
right,
got
perfect,
and then
perfect.
and then I'm gonna ask you some questions because I got some really good questions for you, my man. So I can't wait to ask you some questions.
All
Seriously,
right.
I've been watching your videos. I've been watching your videos and watching your videos, man. And I got a lot of stuff to ask you, man.
All right.
So let's figure out like when we'll go live next week. We'll advertise it just like you did. We'll come up with a day and a time and whatnot. But let's continue doing that. I think this is what I like about this, Chef, is there's two men who have similar backgrounds that that understand each other. I think we have mutual respect for each other, and we have just two different coming from two different perspectives, but pretty much we're saying the same thing, and I like
Yeah,
that.
sure.
I like
Yeah,
that a
thank you
lot.
so much.
Yeah,
So,
I
so
like that a lot.
guys, 65 people watching us, 80 likes. Thank you so much for the likes.
Nice.
So,
Thank you guys.
we
Hey,
want to
yeah,
end this live
appreciate you guys.
here. The next
Yes.
week, we will be with the Arun. Yes, I am Dante. So we will be
Aaron
together with Dante
Dante.
again. Every week, I think we'll plan this. Every week, we'll be coming up with
Yeah,
things,
why not?
topics,
Why
everything.
not? Yeah.
So, Aaron, you can say
Thank you.
goodbye and you can send
Thank
your
you.
love
Got,
to our
hey,
people
hey guys,
before we end.
thank you. I appreciate that, Chef. Hey guys, thank you so much for viewing us. Like I said, my man, he's amazing. I can't wait to meet my man. Cook up some food. I can't wait to ask him some questions because there's some. I like to cook too. I ain't quite the chef that he is, but I can kind of throw it down a little bit. But guys, follow. Subscribe to my channel. If you just type in Aaron Dante, it pops up. I'm the guy. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my YouTube, my Instagram, hey underscore a Dante, and then my G Earth Inc. And again, you'll get. And I'm gonna do what you said, Chef. I'm gonna actually put that in there. I'll put the other one, my other Instagram in there too. And I will have a link tree by the end of the day, so it'll be able to take you everywhere. I'm gonna set that up to where be able to get a contact. But thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. Chef and I love our subscribers. We love our followers, man. You guys are
Thank you.
everything
Thank
to
you.
us, man. So there you go. Thank you so much, brother.
Thank you so much, my people. We love you. Aaron has said what I wanted to say. So thank you so much for your support. We see you next time in our next love. Much love. Good night, good morning, good evening, depending on where you're watching us from. Ciao. Aaron, thank you so much.
Keep it strong.
See you
All
in
right,
our
brother.
next
You too,
live.
Chef.
Thank
You got it,
you.
baby boy. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you so much.